Hey folks, and welcome back to Subterrain, and another tutorial-esque video where I go through 5 tips that not everybody might be aware of. Anyway, so let's get started. Tip number 1. Do not waste your resources on building the basic SMGs in the beginning of the game if your only intention is to set them up as turrets in the reactor room. The reason for this is the only weapons that you can find when you are out and about are the basic weapons, or the basic versions of the weapons. So instead, make sure that you always bring home any SMG that you find out there and set those up as turrets instead. Filling up all the turret slots with only the basic SMGs will be more than enough to help you through the first few invasions. Tip number 2. Make sure that you take any oxygen canisters and thermal canisters that you find, at least in the early game, fill them up and put them into the train cargo. This will allow you to be away from Central a whole lot longer, and they won't take up any space in your inventory. So when your current canisters are running low, simply head back to the train and pick up the new ones. Tip number 3. Make sure that you actually use your train cargo when you're out and about, especially in the early game. When your inventory is starting to get full, simply head back to the train, put everything that you found into its cargo, and maybe also change your canisters while you're at it, and then head back down again. This will allow you to carry home a whole lot more stuff compared to simply filling up your backpack and then head home. And it will also save you a whole lot of time. Tip number 4. Make sure that your mine is always working on something. This might feel like a bit of overkill in the beginning of the game, but you will be thankful that you did in the late game. Tip number 5. When you have the resources, the time, and don't have anything more pressing to build, do take the time to build some of your own metal composites. Now, the main way to get these are by recycling items, but by building some on your own, it will definitely help you out a little bit. Even if it doesn't feel like a lot, it might save you a few hours. And a few hours can definitely be worth it in Subterrain. So that's all I had for you guys today, and hopefully some of you found these tips useful, and if you did, or maybe you have some other suggestions on things that you want to see, then please do let me know in the comments down below. And if you want to see more Subterrain here from me, then please do subscribe. And I hope you guys have a good one, and thank you for watching.